It's time for my love. Basically just me ranting about people going, I fucking hate the very concept of thing. Hear how they fix it by completely gutting it and changing it to something different that ruins it for everybody else. And it's like, what if you just fucking didn't do that though? What if you just didn't read it? What if you just didn't consume that media? You can just not. But yeah. Now I'm no longer tilted now that I've managed to get it out of my system. Do you love the world? Pardon? Excuse me? What are you even talking about? Only people who love Dava can be here. And like, I don't want to be the guy that's like, hey, squashing conversation and being like, hey, fuck this, shut up. But also, it's extremely fucking tedious. And so, I guess actually, I am the guy that's that. I will gladly crush that fucking conversation. I'd prefer it if it went somewhere interesting and had a different conversation or steered it in a better direction. Like, because then that's what happened. Like, the conversation then went into a better thing where people talked about how good OG1 is. And how it's tight as hell, and how OG1 is OG and Super Robot Wars mechanically at its finest. And then, as it's gone on, it's sort of got more and more unwieldy and out of control. And then Moon Dwellers is like, oh yeah, they say the Federation made the Soul Saber, but it does just feel like it fell out of the Gardasaur guys. And it's like, yeah. But the difference, and then it's like, oh yeah, but maybe that, and that was what someone said. It's like, people say, oh yeah, MD was just bad, but maybe that's always been the problem with OG, is that's been the deal. I'm like, was it the problem in second OGs with the D originals? Did they feel like they just fell out of a thing? They felt like part of a thing, didn't they? It's like, yeah, they did. Oh, well, obviously, it's not true then. And I can definitely get Moon Dwellers giving you OG fatigue and making you go, man, OG sucks and I want to play it again. But, it doesn't actually make the other things bad, does it? Just like Eureka 7, we talked about that earlier, where Eureka 7 won, that's still fine. That's still alright. Just because the guy keeps shitting it up and fucking it up and going, oh no, and actually it was stupid poo-poo baby shit, doesn't change that the original is just fine. Which OG let you swap out? Well, all of the OG games let you swap out weapons, the equipable ones, and they're good as hell. I love them. Some people are like, oh, I hate them and this is shit. What's the point? And it's like, because it's fucking cool. They should let more guys equip weapons. Yeah, as a fellow woman, I can tell us sure, but yeah, exactly. You look in a woman's eyes, and you can go, yes. They're resolved because of love. You just do that. You can just see it's just women in it. Women be shopping, women be liking jewelry, and women be in love with man. The three-part ability parts thing is weird. Like, the like it came in second OGs, and in second OGs you couldn't even buy them, so it was just like they should have just made these be one part, because you're only getting as many as the game gives you. You can't change that. Whereas in Dark Prison and Moon Dwellers, you can at least buy them to get full sets and actually use it, so then it's like nice. I don't know why it's 3 and you can split them up, and they're like, oh yeah, if you have them split up over a twin, they still work. It's like, no, you just equip all 3 on one guy, and then another 3 on another guy. Why would you ever not do that? Like, it's definitely a thing where it would be better if it was just literally a single part and you put it on a guy. And then the conversation went on to animation, where like Kyosuke and the Wild Raptor, that's never gonna happen again, right? That was some cool surprise shit, and production values were like much lower then, and no voice acting. Don't tell that guy. And so they can just do weird shit like that. And it was much easier then, because they didn't have to do the big animating. The bigger and more like high fidelity the animation is, the harder it is to do weird little shit like that. But also, I don't know, there's a solution for that, and if there is, I'm pretty sure it's not let's go back to animating for 240p. Which is what Kathy said, and it's just like, yep. And then we talked about the deal where some attacks are straight out of the show, right? You just look at them and you're like, yeah, they have completely recreated an animation from the program, from the show. Nice job. They could have just put in like an FMV of it there, right? Who even knows what they're doing? They didn't have to waste their time tracing over it to do it. Gross oversimplification. How just want to he tells them to get fucked. And then whereas when they didn't have the ability to do that, or doing that was much harder than not doing that, the animations were more original and would be stuff where it's like, oh yeah, that fits the show, but is not straight up a recreation of the show. Oh well. Go hasn't flipping his shit. He's done. He's done with Goyles. And it's like the difference, and like, it's like that's what OGs is good for, right? Because they don't have a reference animation for them to copy. They can just do stuff. And but yeah, it's the difference between like the Zeta this game, right, where nothing's exactly the same as is in the show, and not God Mars. God Mars is cheating. But if we say, like, for example, Gridman's big boy move is exactly the same as the show. It's the difference between that and like Z2 with the Haruto, right? The 00 Gundam, where it's the fast one that zooms around a lot, where it's like none of that guy's things are from the show. They're all just shit that a maniac made up because he's off his fucking nut. And he just wanted to animate some wild shit, so he did. We haven't bought Juka for a while. Bring Juka. Oh, it's one of the fucking long ones again. And I also said how the stuff based on manga and stuff that hasn't been animated like forces their hand, right? They can do stuff to recreate individual panels of manga, but everything in between they gotta come up with. Like the Hakushiki Kai over there in the corner, it's never been animated, right? It's never been animated. Just everything this thing does, they've had to come up with themselves. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, the kick in the back of the head, they completely made up. Crossbone Gundam, and they've had to make all of that shit up. Meow. And talking about how like in 30, like Combattle's Grand Dasher, he's like you get all the angles, he does the thing, transforms, zoom in, and boom, off he goes. And then like in Alpha, he would just lay down and then go to the left. And he would zoom off, and that's your attack. You're like, here's the attack you ordered, off you go. And that has a certain appeal. Yep, so you shoot some missiles, and then you put them into another dimension for a bit, and then they pop out next to the guy and blow him up, and then that guy's sad. Still fighting. Are you sure? Let's vacuum in the Elgines. Let's, you know what? Fuck it. We'll vacuum in everybody. Why wouldn't we? You're on my side. So fighting. You show. Go, 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 guy, guy. And Gimmick Man mentioned that they're the guy who animated the Jinx in the 3DS games, Go Wild. And it's like, yeah. Some of these games got some wild shit in and are cool as hell. And people are like, yeah, I don't understand the get rid of characters I don't like argument. He's like, it's not getting rid of the characters that I don't like. It's getting rid of the ones they're not doing anything with. And I'm like, it's the same thing though. And also, you don't like any of the characters, so you shut the fuck up. And then I said, I would be happy if every single Super Robot Wars game had every robot that ever appeared and every character that ever appeared with their animations from their last appearance in it. They don't have to have a line, only like the number of series they normally have in a game has any plot or lines or in any scene. Everybody else is just a fucking guy. And it wouldn't hurt anybody. That would just be a thing, you could just have that. It wouldn't make a difference. Did he two-shot that? Good boy, Ernie. Like, obviously, there's many problems with this storage space, licensing, blah 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 blah. But if that was a thing that could happen, it wouldn't negatively affect anybody. You could just do that. You just have every guy in. The menus would be outrageously unwieldy. But you can just do that and it'll be fine. Oh, that boy, this boy not ready yet. Oh, he ready now. You know what? Let's do a comparison, shall we? We'll just do a bunch of beam sabers. And we'll see whose people thinks is the coolest. So far, the Zeta. Out of these two, I think the Zeta's looks cooler. That one? Cool, good one, isn't it? We got another cool, good one. Let's bring out Far. She's just gonna fucking slay her, man. Fucking Far. So I think it's Zeta and the Assault Buster are basically equal. The high new one there, cool, / backstab. Another regular V2. So it's going to be the same as the Assault Buster, just without all the shit on. That's fine. That's fine. I like the flying towards the camera at the end, but I definitely think that that's the bottom. I think of the 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 5 beam sabers we just looked at. He just goes in and he slashes them, then flies off. Coniano. We get, and again, you get the cool taking the sword out, the zooming in, the little pose afterwards. That one about as involved as the Huckabine one, right? She pulls the thing out, goes up, but she flies in at a weird angle, does a little chop. Heavy metal. Heavy metal. So we had 8 different beam saber animations there. And I think the Huckabine was the worst one. This was the least interesting. Because everyone's a beam weapon that's not a saber. There's the beam javelin with the little spiky ball on the end. And there's the beam halberd in Unicorn. There's his big axe. And then so obviously this is extremely unfair. But his giant hanging, literally just shooting a beam out of his mouth. More cool than just shooting a gun. The beam sight, that'd be awesome. I mean, that's in the Gundam Wing, yeah. Tell me why. Show me the way to you. Heavy metal. Heavy metal. Heavy metal.
手ガウハレッシーが相手をするよ。懐に入ればこちらのもの。
痛くも痒くもないよ、そんな攻撃。ねんねが2人でかかったってこの私にはかないっこないよ。落ちるんだよ。
落ちるんだよ。
腕もヘビーメタルも永久なのよ。
援護する。下がってろ。バスターランチャーエネルギー。
Show me directly.
そこ。
All I'm saying is there are cool animations and bad animations for everything, but it seems much easier to do like not very exciting animation for reals compared to the supers. And the Huckleberry in 30, it ain't it. Like even the one in V was fucking cool, right? Love that. Meet me down where you are, heavy metal. Helga. Mm-hmm.
今できることをする。
じゃあ私はダマの応援。
バスターランチャーを出すぞ。いただく。撃って。もらった。
Yeah, if they had one extra move, really tip them over. Gablin name or Han. Oh, you're asking for it now, Gabble. You're even standing in his whole Gabbo. You're even in a line. I'm gonna map attack you, fucker. And Gabble joins the team. Love his little face. You betrayed them first, fucker. Yeah, it's that very how he was beat no longer. Wow, wow. Let's remind you, the Tomino didn't write this, he just directed it. Excuse me. C2 knows all about that. Yeah, yeah, Priscilla too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. Alright, Hikaru, okay. Mm. Sure. Okay. He wasn't allowed. Ding 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 ding. And I believe we can swap all the Elgaims around, so going to be doing the Elgaim shuffle on some fronts, I guess. Tell me why. Heavy metal. You tell him, Gablet. Yeah, it's infinite beam sabers. And that's how it gets around the problem of the beam shields. Is it just they're like, oh, you stop beam being shot from a gun? What if I threw a beam sword at you instead? Very good, very good. Beautiful. Plus 2% final hit and evasion ain't bad. Yeah, boy. That's a fucking move. This boy can tank. Jesus. Tell me why. Show me the way that you heavy metal. This boy, he's a funny little man. Oh, God. You should have gone home when you had the chance, you fool. Heavy metal. Fucking soul and love, this dude. What a funny little man he is. I love him. Oh, beautiful.
未熟で助かったか。戦場で俺に出会ったことを悔やむがいい。戦いは優雅でなくてはな。
ヘビーメタル。ヘビーメタル。Okay, it was just exploring. Give those two that, because if this guy wants to fucking map attack him, he can. Won't bother me. Tell me why. Show me the way to you. Heavy metal. Heavy metal.
敵に見つかる前に。
パンパンパンパンパン。
威力はライフル以上なんだ。
パンパンパン。
そこだ。
どうしてこんなことになった。
Looks like this boy got to do the big boy move. Bing, bing, bing. I could set these up to be quick save, but yeah, you can change it to suspend. No. Can't even make them land on the ground. What's the point anymore?
ったぞ。心が軽いと動きも軽くなる。相手が相手だ。ヘビーな戦いになるぜ。やるときはやるのが流儀だ。追い詰めた。落ちやがる。こんなことになるとは。運が悪かったな、あんた。
Yeah, it seems fine. What are you gonna do? Shoot King Jada?
なめるなよ。ただのセイバーではないのだ。ジェネレーティング。
Literally 0 damage.
まさにエネルギーを増す。そこだ。
Tell me why. Maybe the way you are heavy metal.
裏切り者のガウハレッシか。
Heavy
ここで
metal.
仕留める。
言ってくれんじゃねえ。私を怒らすとひどい目に遭うよ。
ひどい。
反撃の準備は整ってる。こういう時には強気で。
こんな戦いやってられるか。あいつから
Damn, that bop took Dry Striker to 150, so he got his big money.
一発で仕留める。
Told ya! Told ya! That's why you foresee beforehand. Yeah, King Jada is 2L. He's a big boy.
本当にこの現実で戦うんですか？わらわの巨大左右は最強じゃからな。
後方に救援を要請しろ。
This man just burping on. Super. That's a good range. That's a good range gun. Tell me why.
私は一人我が道を行く。わば笑え。これで一網打尽だ。ファイヤー。私の船が沈め。他愛のない。
J-Quath.
貴様たちの故郷は滅んだわけではあるまい。テイクオフ。岩佐軍に栄光あれ。
「
One. There's been one hero. One guy got down to below 10, I believe. Single digit health.
なかなかやるな。貴様に手間取るわけにはいかん。
甘いんだよ。
あとはやらせてもらう。叩く。もう期待が持たんだと。ビームが効かなくても戦い方はある。ゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンなら俺がそれを引き出してみせる。やるんだ。生きている俺がこの力でできることを。
My most tragic moment. Oof. Ghosts.
ありがとうみんな。
I will fight again. Yeah, no doubt. Heck, Lamauser. Heck, Lamau. Fool. Dude gets his hand bit by his girl. Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say Rome was gonna back down immediately. He's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. Sorry, yep. Yep. You tell him, Renee. Oh, perfect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you guys backstage on the power, we don't. It's fine. Yeah, psycho move thingamajigs, right? Hell yeah. You do it, Shakti. You babysit that lady till her brain's back to normal. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. That's right, Gabby. Hacha mocha. Well, that'll be some acings, won't it?